What is going on, miners? Today is an exciting day for myself. I finally got a brand new server rack in that I just ended up throwing together. I was going to do it on camera, but it was much easier not doing this on camera, and there was a bunch of tiny bolts that I still have in my pocket. So before we get to setting this entire thing up and throwing it into this crypto mining solar trailer with all of the accessories, let's hear a word from today's sponsor. As a crypto miner, have you ever wanted to own any of these non-mineable cryptocurrencies without going through the hassle of KYC, exchange fees, and/or taxable events? Then look no further. unMineable.com provides over 75 different cryptocurrencies that are able to be acquired mining with your ASICS, mini box miners, GPUs, or even the CPU in your everyday PC. With speculative mining playing such a massive role in the crypto mining space, unMineable.com is the clear choice for most new miners and seasoned vets alike. Please go check out unMineable.com to make your crypto mining experience easier than ever. So, purchased this thing brand new from Amazon. It was about $200 or somewhat dollars. I will put this in the Amazon store if anybody's interested in checking it out. I believe it's 52 inches high, if I'm not mistaken. I do have some stuff here. This stuff on this right side, brown boxes I purchased. This stuff is actually from a previous purchase in the old crypto mining trailer. So I had to go back there and find the box for my Netgear network switch, which is over there, because I want to get this thing into this rack. Hopefully, I'm hoping that these brackets make it that wide, so we're gonna have to pull them out of here and get everything situated. If I could open this one-handed, that would be helpful. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that it would be able to be mounted, but I guess we'll have to see. I also got a patch panel. There's some new stuff here that I ordered. This is just a patch panel to keep all the Ethernet cables nice and neat. I will mount this today, but I am definitely not going to be able to make all these connections up nice and neat to the network switch. That would just take way too long. So we're going to get this prepped, just not actually hooked up today. Then I have this right here. This is a multi-channel like surge protector, more or less just like a power strip, right? You basically plug it in somewhere, you know, on grid or solar or whatever you want to do, and then you have all these individual switches with outlets on the back. So again, I'll leave all this stuff in the Amazon store if you guys are interested in checking it out, how much it all was. But I'm going to get this installed and probably not wire it up today, but I want to get the rack like in place over there, and I want to mount these. Like, this is the most exciting part to me, to be honest. These are some shelves for the server rack. So I believe these are 19 inches wide by 16 inches deep or so. And what I planned on doing with these is getting my mini box miners on the server rack on these shelves. I think it would be a pretty cool or neat idea anyways, so that's going to be the plan here. Now, what I need to do is kind of get this thing dressed up how I think I want to have it, and I guess we're just going to have to go from there. There's really no way to go about it. My thoughts, though, are to keep the server that I actually got from Geek of All Trades that's still in my basement. I want to put that like up here somewhere, I think. Probably on the top of the server rack. Does that make sense, guys? Let me know. I've never had a server rack before, so I'm not sure. I assume the actual Dell server I should put right here, like on the top, very top, and then everything else. But that thing is literally as deep as this entire rack. As you can see, it's actually pretty wide. It's 35 inches, I guess, or 36 inches or so once it's all screwed together. So I did it the max depth because the server is actually that deep. You know what? I wanted to show you guys this server. As you can see, it's super deep, right? So it should fit the entire length of that server rack. And these are the brackets that actually came with it. So I'm going to bring these outside, and I want to see how to mount these. So I guess it's the same width as the actual unit, so that's good. So yeah, let's bring this thing outside and we'll see how to get these mounted on there first. You know what, doing this in a trailer absolutely kind of sucks sometimes because the sand and dirt and all this shit that gets built in here because of my boots. And yeah, it's like just about to start raining, so I'm trying to blast this out. Sorry if I'm gonna have to cut this video short, but I guess we'll have to see. And I totally forgot to mention, these are my old PDU boxes that these 20 amp triple light PDUs came with. I never had the brackets on the side, so I had to find the boxes so I could put these inside this server rack. So hopefully that's gonna be the plan as well. Okay, so I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, but I think I just figured this out. Is that what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to like pull the spring-loaded things and kind of clip it around the backside? Does that make sense? I don't know. You guys let me know because I'm not entirely sure. Let me show you how I just did that other one. So I more or less It goes like this. I flipped it around and kind of hooked it. And then in the front, it's like a spring load here. You just kind of snap it in. And that's it. Is that how you mount that thing? And then I just slap the server on? Man, that's friggin' sketchy as hell, but I guess I don't see why that wouldn't work. Oh, damn, that's crazy. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna go get the server and just see if it fits. You know what? No, I'm gonna wait on that, actually. I need to move this stuff because this is going to be stupid heavy if I start building it right here. I need to get it where it's gonna go. So these boxes probably need to move, but I gotta get this rack out of here. So I'm gonna put this back there and then we'll get that server rack right here. All right, chat, tell me what you guys think about this. That looks awesome. It like fits almost perfect. It impedes just a tiny bit on the intake, but that's totally fine, at least in my opinion. And if you look right here, plenty of room in the back to service the fans, to plug in the actual outlets, and the network switch is just chilling right there for now until I get it mounted. But damn, I'm excited. And I love the fact that it has these bolt holes to bolt this right to the actual floor. So I'm gonna get some lag bolts and drill this in case this is mobile at some point in the future. Check it out. That was a huge pain in the butt. To get this on the brackets, I had to fully extend them and then drop it into the grooves. But this thing fits perfect. As you can see, there's a little bit of room here, and that's what you want, to be able to access everything in the back easily without it being too tight. But man, I'm excited. That's great. All right, let's get the rest in. So how's it look so far? There is the network switch. We have the patch panel and the switch 120 volt adapter. Like I said, that's just going to get hardwired to a 120 volt outlet. And it's going to obviously plug in the back with everything that needs to be plugged into 120. This is what I was actually really pumped about. This jazz miner, I just mounted it on the bottom. This is that custom lid I made, and I customized it so it was silent. So if you guys haven't seen this video, go check it out. I'll leave a link above. But yeah, this issue is it has the fans on top. So that sucks for a server rack because sucking in the air is going to be kind of an issue. But with these shelves that I'm going to put in, they have holes. So I'm actually going to put this right on top. So that works and it fits, but I do think that that's going to be possibly choking that down a bit. And if the plan that I was going to do is put these mini box miners here, if it's pumping out heat into the back of this cabinet section, it's going to be sucking right back into the jazz miner. So I'm actually going to put this PDU in between the shelf and the jazz miner. That way this right here will give it a little bit of a space because it's super thin. Yeah, that's a much better idea. You can see it stops right before the fans. And I mean, it's kind of nice having some plugs in the front too, just in case I have anything out in the front of this. And then this will go right here on top. Sorry, it's kind of tough. I'm like trying to stay out of the rain because it's like sprinkling behind me. So what do you think? This is what I came up with. Everything is all situated. I even went and got my X4Q to throw in here. The only thing I might change about this is taking this X4Q and putting it down underneath this X4 1U, because the 1U is actually a lot less sturdy mounting it to the server rack back and forth. But overall, I love the fact these mini Doges can fit on those shelves. These iPolos, they fit literally tight as hell, and they're like super snug in there. I kind of had to push the right one down into place so it held nice and tight. But seriously, look at how perfect that server rack is. So debating on, you know, how many more things I get and what I might do. I might add another one over here instead of building a wall for the hot cold aisle, and then just kind of putting a little I guess blocker to the ceiling right there from the left and the right, and then I'll just keep the big ASIC in the middle. But yeah, man, I think this came out absolutely awesome. It sucks I can't plug it in today. I just don't have time to go through and wire everything. But the other PDUs that are going to be going into those outlets are going to be mounted on the back side of the rack, because they have the same exact mounting ports, just like all of these, on the back side as well. And they're really shallow, like PDUs like this. Plenty of room to mount it right in the backside. So I think that's amazing. And then the digital reader will be on the back there. When I open that door, I'll be able to see it. So that's freaking amazing. I'm blown away. I really think it's awesome. Also, the CPU mining rigs, I think I'm going to be putting them up here. I might just build or cut a piece of plywood rather and put it right on top, just to sit all of my CPU mining rigs here like this on these Misfit mining stands that I 3D print in the store there. And yeah, I'll just line them all up here. Everything will be all connected nice and neat, and then I'll have a 120 volt outlet from the solar stuff brought over here to run off of this switch right here, so I can turn everything on as the days go. But as always, guys, if you have any suggestions, please leave it down in the comments below. I'll be hooking this thing up at some point next week, and I'll probably be dropping another video next weekend for this whole setup. So let me know what you guys think, and we'll go from there. Have a good day, guys. Catch you soon. Peace.